Greetings. Welcome back to Beaver Branch Disc Golf Adventures. Today I have another review. We have fairway drivers. My name's Brian Morris, PDJ 16791, and we have two 7-speed fairway drivers today. I got my hands on some Mauls. Now, Mauls haven't been in production, but they are back in production. They're on dynamicdiscs.com, or you can go to my sponsors page, Trilogy Talk, and order yourself a Maul. I'm going to test it against the Maverick, and let's just look at these flight numbers. The Maul comes in at a 7-speed, glide 7, a turn of -2, and a fade of 1. So this is going to be an unstable fairway driver. Understable fairway driver, I should say. And we all know the Maverick. It's been out for a few years by Dynamic Discs, and it comes in as a 7-speed with a glide of 4, turn of -1.5, and a fade of 2. So the Maverick should be more stable than the Maul. Let's check it out. Let's see what happens. And here we go with a look at the Maverick on the left and the Maul on the right. Now both of these have a 7-speed fairway driver rim, which is pretty thin and pretty much easy for anybody to throw. You do see when you look at that profile that the Maul does kind of have a little bit more dome, which might contribute to that glide, and also the edge is down a little bit further than the Maverick, which could contribute to that instability or less stability than the Maverick. Now here we are in our very first throws, warm-up shots, just a hyzer release, trying to get it warmed up. You can see the Maverick, if anyone knows me, is a disc I use to throw straight shots, and these are two brand new Mavericks, so they have a little bit more fade on them than the ones I have in my bag. First throw with the Maul, and immediately noticed, and this is off a hyzer release, that glide, that 7 glide that Maverick wanted to get to the ground a little bit sooner than the Maul. As you see here, we just went past the Maverick shots, and both Mauls went past the basket, and that was just kind of like a 280-foot warm-up shot. Now here we're going to put a little bit more power on it. I'm going to say about 75% driving power, and just want to look to snap these Mavericks straight, just like I always use them for. And I'm going to throw the same shot, and you can see that Maverick turned a little bit on that one. Same release here with the Maul, and see if we notice a little bit of a difference. And the Maul does move a little bit more to the right than the Maverick, and the Maverick is listed as having a fade of 2, although I'd argue it's more of a 1. And the Maul does have a fade of 1. And that one got into the air a little bit more and had a little bit more hyzer on it. But in general, the Maul was going, 20 to 30 feet further than the Maverick on a lot of the throws out here. But the one thing you do notice is the difference between a 7 glide and that 4 glide that the Maverick has. All right, we're throwing Mavericks here on an anhyzer release. And I threw this as if it were the Mavericks I have in my bag, which are a little bit more beat in. And you saw that one came out of it and sort of faded at the end. But very consistently, the second Maverick landed literally like 10 feet from the other Maverick. So very consistent flight pattern, very consistent release. And here we have the Maul on the anhyzer release, and this felt like an awesome shot. It just kept on gliding and continuing over to the right a lot further than the Maverick did. And on the second one, kind of got it over a little bit, maybe used a little bit too much power and a little bit too much angle. As you can see, those are where the two Mavericks landed. That last Maul that I throw is over here to the right, and the one I was shooting for that basket on the logs there, that the one Maul shot got down here pretty far, was a nice shot. Now we're gonna we have a left to right wind here, and just looking to throw probably about a 280-foot straight shot, which is a shot that I like to throw with the Maverick, about 280 to 300. I know a lot of you are throwing mid-ranges at that length, maybe even up to like 320 is where I'm using this utility fairway driver. And you can see it stand up off the hyzer release and straighten. And now we want to take a look at the Mauls. And you can see the Maul does get a little bit more turn as the flight numbers indicate. And I think this one is the best one of the throws, as it straightens even more and ends right next to the basket. The Maul is available at Dynamic Discs, and there are some at Trilogy Talk as well. If you're interested in the Maul, check it out. I think it is a good low arm speed accuracy driver. That's it for today. Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.